We have a lot of chaos this week, so let us close out the first paycheck of March for this year. It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's not good.
Yeah,
It's not how we make friends.
exactly. But speaking of friends, hi, I'm Bo.
I'm Win.
We're trying to pay off $68,000 worth of debt and buy a house so we can have some kind of financial stability for us and his 3 kids. And we're trying to do that one paycheck at a time. Sometimes we go a little astray, but we are working on it and moving in the right direction, and that's really what's most important. So let us get into the transactions. Starting with the 28th, we have copay coming out for $40 for the kids, and then a Win got a ride share for $20. And then on the first, rent came out for $13.50, kids insurance for $103, and Netflix for $20. Netflix went up again. Netflix is trying to rob us, and I am over it. I'm so angry.
We are drawing the line now. We talked about it. If they increase it to 25 or more, we're out. We're done.
Yep, and we're gonna have to find another streaming service with shows that we enjoy.
Netflix, no chill.
Yeah, this is getting crazy. They've gone up a lot recently. And then on the second, more miscellaneous for $10. And then
What was that? Snacks?
I think so. Yeah,
Ooh.
I think so. And part of the problem is some of these, they weren't actually spent on the day the transaction showed up. It's just that's the day that the transaction was posted. So sometimes things will post on the same day, but they didn't happen on the same day. It's weird. I'm not sure which day that $10 actually happened, but it did happen.
Oh, that was Thursday, and that was getting snacks for the boys.
Okay. Well,
That's not how to do it.
correct. And then I stuffed $130 in the envelopes, which I'll show you on the next page. And then Fabulous, which is an app that we use to help manage our ADHD, for $2 came out. And then on the 3rd, Win pulled into the budget his February 3rd savings account interest for $44. And then he got another ride share for $18. And then more snacky snacks for $4, which was actually 2 separate $2 transactions, but I didn't feel like writing that much. And then YouTube Premium Family for $26. And then on the 4th, miscellaneous, more snacky snacks, I think, for Win.
Yeah.
Or something, I don't know, for $7. And then another ride share for $17. Y'all, so in 1 week, 3 rides.
Cheers. And
you only worked through you.
Yep. This happened because I stayed up late Sunday night. These 2 ride shares happened because I stayed up late Sunday night trying to get some extra work done, and blew my sleep hygiene for every day since then.
And Friday?
Friday, the boys were lagging, and I wasn't expecting that. So I ended up I'm throwing them under the bus.
Okay. Okay, that's
usually
fair.
I wrangle them, but usually I don't really have to, so I wasn't expecting that.
Okay. That's a lot of rideshare, though. And then we got Snacky Snacks together for $8, and that was Costco.
It was good.
It was good. And then on the 5th, the internet bill came out for $71. Then on the 6th was our savings day. So he saved $37 for our wedding, $209 for gifts, and then I saved $20 for Christmas and $12.55 for moving, which was very exciting, and I'm super happy about it. Now, what does that mean for our envelopes? We stayed under budget, y'all. We stayed under budget for the envelopes. Makes me so happy.
It's hot.
Yep. So groceries, we started with $22, added 90, spent 84, so there's 28 left. For bulk buys, started with 30, added 40, spent 42. So we did technically spend more than was budgeted, but we had a buffer amount, so that's fine. So there's $28 left in that as well. Transportation didn't spend any, so there's 59. Health spent 9 of the 423, so now there's 414 left. Home shopping spent none, so there's 7 left. Birthdays, we started with 65, spent 61, so there's $4 left. And that's it for birthdays for the year for us. Well, for my side of the budget. For my side of the budget.
Okay.
For the year, because we one birthday in January, one in March. That's the only There's the only 2 people that I buy birthday gifts for. You buy birthday gifts for your children. I buy birthday gifts for 2 people.
Yes.
And then clothing didn't spend any, so there's 162. Shoes didn't spend any, so there's 183. Pet care didn't spend any, so there's 70. And we need litter soon, probably this week, so that's going to get spent soon. Some of it's going to get spent soon. And then personal didn't spend any, so there's 11. Alphabet didn't spend any, so there's 76. The boys are saving up their little funds so that they can get this little game adventure pass thing. And I'm fine with it. But I still am going to build up Alphabet slowly so that I never go over budget with their savings ever again. Okay. So, next, what this means for the budget. For inflow, his paycheck to $25.58, which of course is more than budgeted because we brought in that small paycheck to help cover Wynn's chaos. Because we did not have much wiggle room. And then I got that $3,100 as budgeted because I brought in 2 paychecks as well. Other income, $131 as budgeted. And then from savings, $19.31, which is more than budgeted, but that's okay. That is a total inflow of $77.20. And we are not investing right now. That's not where we are in our journey. But let's move on to Wynn's spending, which is Wynn's checking account.
Of course, we had rent at $1,350. Kid bills totaled to $223. Internet. What's up?
The kid bills was more than budgeted because the first week was 80 instead of 40.
Yes.
Not my favorite.
No. Let's see. Internet came out at 71. Electric bill, not quite as bad as budgeted. $5 shy, 144. Adventures, 20 as appropriate. Miscellaneous, wildly out of pocket. I will be living this down for a while.
So that's 148.
148. Mm-hmm. Subtotal, 1,956. Leaving 5,764 remaining. Moving down to my savings. Number 1 priority was his wedding fund. 437 went to that, which was way more than budgeted, but I'm not mad at it. Number 2, gifts, got 209 for a total saved of 646, leaving 5,118.
On to my spending, which is my checking account. My monthly bills, $48 as opposed to the $45, and that is because, of course, Netflix decided to raise their rates again. Dining out, $39, more than budgeted, but you know, we're not great at staying under budget in that category. Groceries in bulk, $260 is budgeted. All these other categories are as budgeted. So transportation, $60, health, $80, home shopping, $30, birthdays, $30, clothing and shoes, $50, pet care, $15, personal alphaba, $100. So that is a subtotal of $712 for my spending in my checking account. Leaves us with $4,406. Now to saving, which is the fun part. Saved $38 for Christmas, which of course is less than budgeted, but I budget for the worst case scenario, so there will always be enough for whichever random cards I pull. So that is fine. And then the moving fund got $24.37, which is more than budgeted, and I am a-okay with that because it just got what was left after Christmas took their money. So that is a subtotal of $24.75, leaving us with $19.31. And then we go down to savings spent. So car insurance was $18.68 as budgeted, because I checked how much was due. And then bulk tea was $63. And yes, I took that out of subscriptions because this is an occasional purchase, and honestly, expecting to build up a buffer enough for me to be able to afford this tea is not exactly like realistic. So I figured subscriptions would be a good home for it. Y'all, your categories, you don't have to be like completely rigid in what they mean. You can be flexible. Like, you can decide what things should be categorized as. I'm not your mom, and you're not mine. So, do what you need to do to make the math work. But that is a subtotal of $19.31, which is all that was remaining. So that is a zero-based budget, which of course does not mean our bank accounts are at zero. It just means every dollar has a job.
Also, want to make sure that I piggyback off of something she said. Your budget works around you, but and if you need to change something, then you need to change something. But make sure you document that change so that when you go back to look at your budget, you understand how you got from where you were to where you are right now. The whole point of budgeting is to have eyes wide open. And so if you're not writing down things that change, you're begging to get lost again. And that's how you wind up broke. And I'm telling y'all, budget beats broke every time.
And never forget that you deserve financial stability. And I hope you have a great day on purpose. Bye.